Well, this is my most recent acquisition from my favorite cigar shop. And again, this is a box of 25 Cohiba Siglo 2s. Right here you can see the Cuban stamp. This is, can't remember exactly what this designates, but it's so very important because right here is that serial number. If you put it in at the Habanos website, it'll tell you that this box is a box of Cohibas, Siglo 2s, and from that you'll also, I believe, get the code from which the factory that rolled them is, and it's like a thumbprint for this actual box of cigars, no other box. So this box has its thumbprint with this stamp associated with that serial number, that you'll know that this box is authentic. Not that the stamp can't be counterfeited, but to tie it together with this, a counterfeit box, is obviously can be done because they could just trace that serial number. But then it's an awful lot of work. Then you got to counterfeit the box, the serial numbers, and the cigars, which are probably going to be the hardest part. So you can see how this is just normally processed if you were in Cuba or wherever. It's just got their barcode they scan it and they charge you appropriately because they set a price in Cuba. So all the legitimate shops will and should sell it for the same price, of which is only the Casa de la Habano store shops. And then there's also this other stamp. This stamp is once it leaves the factory. This is from a company, which is the same company really as Habanos, but it's Tobacco Cuba. Okay, so that's that. And this sticker, of course, always placed in the diagonal upper right corner. And I requested for this box to be open. I'm just feeling for the embossing on that. Oh yeah, and there's the hologram. All right. So this box should be open. I haven't done anything to it except take it out of the packaging from shipping. Oh wow, this is a good box. And I can't hold my phone and open the box at the same time, so I'll have to do one or the other. Okay, so as you can see, I've lifted it, and there's a really long tongue that goes in their boxes. All these Cuban boxed cigars like this, various brands. And then here's the part that's very important. Wow, look at that. These are very, very, very new, young cigars. April of this year. Wow. That's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for at least a year of age, which would have been nice. Especially Cohibas. They still, to this day, talk about how much 3 to 5 years. Well, that's one fucking hell of a long time to wait. Especially when they're just right here in front of you saying, smoke me, smoke me. Come on, Marty, smoke me. But I'll just hold off, because now with the damn price hike that Cuba's imposed on the world, this was roughly an $850 box of cigars. That's a lot of fucking money to pay for one box of smokes. Anyhow, life in the Habanos world. You know, my penance for enjoying good stuff costs an arm and a fucking leg. A year ago, you could have got this box for probably under 400. So that's where it's ouch, big time. So here's a single box of the 5. And in this box, there's going to be 5 individual Siglo 2s. So this box is marked just like its outer box. It has the Habanos up in the upper right corner. It has its own little stamp. Got the hologram. The only thing this stamp will not have is that barcode. Okay? And the only place the box code, which is for most people's sake, this is when the cigars are put into this box. So whoever's boxing these, they're responsible for stamping this, I believe, to give it that designation. Okay? Because if you buy an individual box through somebody and you don't ever see that, you won't know the age of these cigars, which really sucks. Because how'd you like to buy a box of these, you know, spending shit, you know, like 100 and I don't know, whatever 850 is divided by 4, you know, and then not even know the date code. So let's see about opening this box. Normally, see, and all these boxes have been opened because it's for a pre-inspection thing. It's part of their warranty of merchantability. So if you don't have them and you elect for them not to open your box and you find mold or they're damaged or anything like that, you have no recourse. So you're high and dry fucked. And there's a lot of people who are so insistent. Oh, I don't want my box open, which to me is stupid. I mean, these people aren't gonna fuck with your box, but people worry about that open box is seemingly a higher potential for fraud, fake cigars. Okay, so anyhow, buy from a reputable site, especially at these costs. It's you have no choice. You just buy from a reputable site. You know, you can find them. They're online. This is from the company Monte Fortuna, which I've been trusting now for almost a year. Bought a ton of smokes from them too. So anyhow, let me open this small box. I'll need both hands again. Shit. Come on. Open up. I'm boring the viewers, even though I'd probably be the only viewer. Okay, so now here it is with the lid open. Okay, as you can see, this lid up here is plain. They used to put, like, it would say it was just wallpapered with Cohiba all through here with their logo, but wow, apparently they don't do that. Either that or it was inked on with kind of like I think like a silver colored ink. All right, but you can see whoever inspected this box was a little more overzealous than I was to get it open. Can't blame them. It's just their job, so shit. Not their smokes. So in here is a little quick story of the Cohiba. It's Siglo 2 de Cuba es fuck it, it's all in Spanish. I'm not gonna read it, but I'll hold it steady and hold it there for a moment. So for those who can read this and understand it, even if I could read it, I can't understand what I'm reading, at least a good percentage of it. Okay, you know, it kind of talks about the rollers and shit from what I can see, and the factory it's rolled in and da 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 da. Okay, so that's that for that. Okay, so now it's pretty cool. Now each cigar in this box is individually boxed. Let me pull one out so we can see that shit. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So there's like this mini little Cohiba box, and it's they're beautiful. All their packaging, all Cuban cigars have beautiful packaging, and there's a barcode. And like say you're at an airport or whatever, they just scan this and charge you for your single. So there's that. Oh yeah, and the individual boxes have this stamp on the bottom. It's not a stamp, but this odd logo. It looks like a yin and a yang thing, but not quite sure what that is. Anyhow, you can see it there. All right, another, just more stuff to hopefully ensure authenticity. Okay, then I open the little box. Oh, this is the actual box that has the Cohiba, you know, kind of wallpapered in on it. See it? There we go. So it's on the little individual one. I guess that way if you're buying just singles, you kind of see that. There it is. Oh, and there's the beautiful head of the cigar. Get it out of the box. And let's see this smoke. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that beautiful wrapper. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that wrapper. Almost flawless. Only really fine vein that you can see that pick up there. Beautiful, beautiful. And then you have the triple cap logo. Just a trademark of all Cubans. They put a triple cap on. See, you can see the top cap really easily here. Sometimes the lines aren't as easily defined, especially on camera. And there's a thing they call a Cuban cut, where you don't use a cutter, a punch, a V cutter, or anything like that. You just simply pick off this third cap, which is this last one, just like sitting on the top like that. And you should be able to smoke and enjoy the cigar just beautifully. Okay, and you won't be able to see it here, but there's this four of those dots illuminate blue under a ultraviolet, well, a black light, okay? And so, you know, you see the hologram, you see the little Taianos head inside the Taianos head. That's not a girl. That's a native Indian of the region when Christopher Columbus discovered this area. And so yeah, and Cohiba apparently is the word that this culture used to describe tobacco. And this tribe here is the one that the foreigners who were navigating the world at the time, conquering what they could, they discovered these guys are like smoking these leaves that are all kind of bunched up. And so that's literally the birth of tobacco. And they take, you know, like they always do, they take some back to their country, and it just begins to spread like wildfire. People are, you know, chewing the shit, snuffing it, later pipe smoking, just the evolution and beginning. There's the foot. Beautiful, beautiful foot. So there it is, Cohiba Siglo 2. The size, I believe, is your typical Moreva size. Mareva, something like that, which is a 42 ring gauge and just a hair over 5 inches long. So this is a format I really enjoy. Not big fat dick fucking cigars and shit people are smoking nowadays. I don't know how they fucking enjoy that shit. Fucking gigantic round ass fucking cigars in their mouth, but they do. They do. And so that's that. Now it's just a matter of time now. I might smoke one. I don't know, by the end of the month, just so they're climatized in my humidor, and at least give it a try. A lot of fucking cigars right now are smoking really good right out of the box with similar box codes as this. I mean, smoking them only months old. So figure might as well give it a try. No use waiting and wasting time if I could be really enjoying these beautiful cigars. That being said, I think I've pretty much covered it. That's my little tour of my most recent purchase of a full box of Cohiba Siglo 2s. So, until I do maybe a review on the cigar itself, hope you enjoyed this. Only my first actual video where I tried to make it decent.